my channel. Today I have another quick recipe for you guys. This recipe is for one of those late night dinner when you come home from work. You don't really have time, but you want to eat something homemade. This is the type of recipe we're making today. I'm making a Tuscan stuffed chicken breast. I know you guys want to love it. But before I start cooking, if you're new to my channel, I'm asking you to subscribe to join the family. And also, if you enjoy the video after you watch it, please don't forget to give it a like. Okay, please, 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 that helps me out a lot. So give it a like. And yeah, without further ado, let me jump right into the recipe. All right, guys, let's get started. Here I have about a handful of baby spinach. And also here I have a 1/4 cup of mozzarella cheese. And over here I have about 4 ounces of sun-dried tomatoes. You can use fresh tomatoes if you like. I have about 8 ounces of cream cheese. Make sure it's nicely room temperature. And here I have all of my seasoning mixed together. To make the seasoning blend, I use a teaspoon of salt, half tablespoon of Creole seasoning, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and basically this is how I made my seasoning blend. And also you will need a few tablespoons of olive oil, and of course you will need the chicken breast. I'm using 2 nicely clean chicken breasts. All right, shall we get started? Okay, let's begin. First thing I'm going to do is butterfly my chicken right in the middle, just like that. Once I'm done cutting the chicken, I am going to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil on there. Make sure you sprinkle it inside out. And once you're done, you're going to give it a nice little rub. Then we can add our seasoning in. Make sure you season it really good, okay? Generously season your chicken. Trust me, the outcome of it is going to be delicious. Once I'm done seasoning my chicken breast, I am going to set it aside. That way the seasoning can start melting onto the meat and it's going to make the chicken taste delicious and so tasty. Now moving on to my baby spinach. I am going to chop the baby spinach and then we're going to add in our sun-dried tomatoes. Make sure you chop them small. And next I'm going in with the cream cheese, okay? And then we're going to add our mozzarella cheese. Of course you can add other cheese. It doesn't have to be mozzarella, but mozzarella cheese is nicely cheesy. If you want, you can use it. Honestly, the cheese is up to you. Now, once you're done mixing it together, you should have something like this, very well mixed together. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning to this. I'm using 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, Just pour it in there. Well, is this a teaspoon? Yes, it is. A teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Just put it in there, mix it together, and then we're ready to stuff this chicken breast, y'all. To stuff the chicken breast is very easy. As you guys can see, very self-explanatory. So what I'm going to do is take the stuffing and just stuff it in there. Don't overstuff it, by the way, because it will literally just melt out, and you will be very upset once all your stuffing just start coming out. So we don't want that, right? So make sure you don't overstuff it. In a hot skillet, I am going to sprinkle about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here. Once that is nice and hot, we can add our chicken breast in. But before I did add the chicken breast in, I went ahead and used some skewers to close the flap a little bit. You know, the two chicken breast flap, I don't know what you call it. There it is. That way my stuffing doesn't come out. Okay, so I'm going to place the chicken breast in the skillet just like that. We're going to cook it for about 4 minutes per side, because we're not really cooking it, we're getting a good sear out of the chicken. You want a nice golden brown color, as y'all can see. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So once that one side is nice and golden brown, flip it over. And yeah, as you guys can see, I cook with my hands a lot, so hopefully y'all don't mind, because I don't. I shouldn't. I'm going to be eating this, so yes, I am going to flip it back once one side is nice and golden brown, and flip it to the normal side. Then we're going to pop it in the oven for about 15 minutes on 350 degrees. Once it's done, y'all, this is it. This is the result, y'all. Look how good. My mouth is watering right now, because look how good this look, y'all. And let me tell you, it tastes absolutely amazing. Amazing. Such an effortless meal. You can have this with a side of salad, broccoli, mashed potatoes, you name it. Basically, it goes well with almost everything and anything. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Leave me a comment down below. Are you going to try this one out? And don't forget to give it a like if you enjoy it. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you guys on the next recipe. Bye.